Hello there! From behind the yellow line, this is Trammin episode 172. My name is Kirk, and as always, I'm joined by my friend and king of the wild frontier, Christian Rainwater.
What's up, everybody? Our big thunder topic of the week is Frontierland.
By the mark.
Mark 1.
Mark Twain.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast. Please lower your head and watch your step while boarding. As a courtesy to other passengers, we ask that there be no eating, drinking, or smoking on board. In just a few moments, we will begin our trip into the Disneyland Resort news and topic of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, this tram is ready to depart. Driver, you are clear.
Welcome back to Trammin, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We're your hosts, Kirk and Rain. What's up, Rain?
Were you in music class with me?
I had Father Jose.
You did.
Yeah.
I wonder if you were in my class.
I don't remember that.
Fontaine, LeBlanc, they're in my class.
I feel like maybe I was.
Yeah,
Because of LeBlanc.
Lopez, Julian.
Maybe.
I just remember him forcing us, like, part of our
Singing.
singing thing, and we had to like choose what range we wanted to be.
I like how he didn't test us, and then we came up with songs like, that's on your range. And I'm like, thanks.
Yeah.
How would I know what's in my range? Like,
Yeah.
I sang it as if it was in my range.
You were in my class. Too.
I sang Yesterday and the Johnny Cash cover of Hurt because that was the deepest voice I knew.
Didn't we go to Father Jose at the end of the semester, me and you together?
Yeah, and he just gave us A's.
Yeah, that's right.
We had B's, and he's like, yeah, plus 10 on this quiz,
Yeah.
plus 10 on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, good times.
Good times. Dust in the wind, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I did All Apologies.
Oh, the Nirvana.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Either that or Come As You Are. No,
On guitar.
it wasn't Come As You Are because of the lyrics. I didn't sing them. It was just the guitar, yeah.
I remember Father Jose getting all mad that, I don't know if it was me or somebody else saying Norwegian Wood, the Beatles song. It's like, I don't know if there's an actual innuendo there.
I think there is.
You think so?
It's the Beatles, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember Justin dropped an F-bomb during the performance.
Yeah.
And he said, if it doesn't come out on the camcorder, you're fine. And it didn't. So, yeah.
Oh, man.
DM us about Dust in the Wind. So, Rain, let's frontier up with
Mousekeeping. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast, where Kirk and I talk about the Disneyland resorts through and only through our eyes. To catch up on jokes, references, context, and backstory, check out our lore page on trammin.com/lore. For our recommendations for Disneyland, DCA, and more, check out trammin.com/rex. If you enjoy the show, like, subscribe, comment, and review us wherever you can, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and my favorite, YouTubes. For a visual guide of the show, follow at Trammin Podcast on Instagram. And right into the show, head to trammin.com/ask. If you use Discord and would like access to our server, let us know. And you can find all these links and lore on trammin.com.
Yes, you can. And
This whole thing right now, this whole mousekeeping thing, it's the whole Guitar Hero mentality that I was discussing yesterday.
okay, I was going to say, you just brought up this Guitar Hero mentality.
Yeah, where you just don't think and you do, and it comes out perfect every single time.
Yeah, nothing.
I didn't mess up anything, and I just didn't think. I just play,
Yeah. You can also listen to an episode of Trammin Plus that I did with my brother and cousin.
That's right.
Just about Taco Bell. I don't even think we said the word Disney, except when I said Trammin, a Disneyland podcast. That was fun. What did we do last week?
We did
Indiana Jones. Yeah, it's probably better than the movie. So listen to our episode and have some fun there. And we got some good ones coming up.
We got a lot of collabs.
Oh, not even that. Yeah, we got. We're not gonna say who because it needs to happen first. We got 3 collabs,
one a week,
more or less. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And one will be on our show, and we'll be on 2 other people's shows.
Yeah.
So, check that out. The first collab. I mean, technically, my brother has a podcast, The Wiki Room. Check it out. Parental discretion advice.
I think it's just parental advisory.
But there's like another word, no? Parental.
It's that label, that big label.
Yeah, it's got 3 layers. It's an Oreo. Parental advisory, explicit content. Okay.
4.
Huh?
The quad.
Yeah, 4 words, 3.
Yeah.
But it is an Oreo. Okay. So that is all for housekeeping. So it is once again time for
Kev's concoctions with Kirk and Rain.
So my brother Kev concocts things, most likely some form of alcohol, and that is awesome. So
I appreciate him doing it live.
oh yeah,
On the Taco Bell episode.
without any auto tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got something for you here today. And I will not make Rain taste it first because
Let's just say I had a good time last night.
yeah, we'll kind of get to that later a little bit. So Kev writes, so the one labeled SR is another ginger cider from the series that we also tried on Trammin Plus, but it has a little extra sourness added to it. I was curious what that would contribute to the flavor. Would it make it better, worse, or just different? That's for you to decide. Cheers and happy 4th of July, Tram fam.
Oh, with everything you just said, I'm glad I opted out.
Ginger?
Ginger, sourness, like, ugh.
Oh, you don't like ginger?
I do like ginger, but just not, I think, in beer.
You like a mule,
Yes.
but you don't like tasting just ginger.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do like putting those little red things in my Yoshinoya bowl.
Those are the worst pickled ginger, but I still like them.
Yeah.
Dude, the straight regular ones from sushi places, I'm just like, give me a bowl of that. Dude, there's one place I went, they just put mason jars of it out and you could just grab it with tongs.
That's a wrap, dude.
Long Beach. I'm good with Long Beach though.
Yeah.
So yeah, to freedom, right?
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Pedialyte be hitting right now, dude.
That's my go-to. It's the Pedialyte Advanced Care Plus, right? Is there a plus?
There is a plus.
I think it's the most electrolyte one.
33% more.
Yeah, Berry Frost. Dude, if you get it like partially frozen, it's like an icy. It's great. I couldn't do it. It was in the freezer the whole time. But
Pedialyte tastes like a watered down Gatorade.
yeah, people are like, oh, it's gross. I'm like, it's not great,
Yeah.
but it's not gross. It's just like, it's okay. Okay, so back to Kev's concoction. It's heavy ginger.
Is it?
This is almost like the Health Aid ginger lemon kombucha with maybe a little less lemon. It is burning the back of my throat.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot.
But I'm liking it. I love ginger. It's almost it hurts so good, you know?
Yeah.
And it's very, I want another word for gingery. It's not floral, but like, you know, is effervescent the word?
That's a nice word.
It is a nice word.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up.
Evanescence.
Effervescent. Nope, that's just fizzy. Oh, vivacious and enthusiastic.
Vivacious. Ooh.
As in effervescent young people. Yes, we'll go with that. It is technically both. It's nice and fizzy. It's got that burn, and I'm gonna pretend it's really good for my stomach.
Nice.
So yeah.
Would you like some Pedialyte?
No, I'm good.
All
I'm
right.
good. Thank you, Kev, for that. It is now time for Your Right, in which members of the Tram fam write in with corrections and comments just like you can at tramway.com/ask. Rain, cue up that corrections music, please. I was waiting for you to be like, wait, which one is it? Is there a three-peat, right? You've been through 3 weeks?
Yeah, 3 for 3.
Yeah. So, Natalie C. writes in, hey, Trammin, this is my first time writing into any podcast. Welcome to the Tram fam, Natalie. I found you guys on Spotify and have been hooked ever since. My first episode I listened to was The Haunted Mansion.
Oh, wow.
Did you know that the rain effect in the hallway is created by a disco ball? You can even see it through the curtains in the window, so take a look. I live in Texas, but was born in Garden Grove. I try to make it to Disneyland at least once a year. I'll miss a trip this year, but we'll be going next year for my son's first birthday. Wow. I'm beyond excited because it will also be my husband's first time to any Disney park. So do y'all have any tips? I'm sorry for the long message, but I want to thank you for bringing a little bit of Disneyland back in my life while I am so far away from home. Hope y'all have a great day. Keep on with the great work.
Tips. What do you think? Like, people ask me this all the time. whether they're going for one time a year or what, but I don't even know where to start. Like,
I actually do.
where?
So, it's not your first time, Natalie, but it's everyone else's first time. They will actually be amazed at everything they do.
Mm-hmm.
So keep in mind, you might think like, Buzz Lightyear, whatever. But then your husband might be like, this is so fun.
Right.
And that's great. Keep the staples in mind. Like he has to go on Pirates.
Space, Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
As long as you go before August 14th.
Tip. Rider switch.
Especially for the youngin.
Yeah.
Youngling.
So what that is I don't know which rides offer it. I think you can filter the app through the map screen, show list, filter, rider switch. If not, you can always ask a cast member.
I know Rise for sure offers it.
Yeah. And, I assume that'll work with your lightning lane and that kind of thing too. So there are also the little booths with like guest information, but you can ask a cast member, and if they don't know, they'll tell you where to go. But rider switch is you get a little pass and you say, we have a kid. So one person waits in line, or you all wait in line. Which is it, Rain?
You will all wait in line.
You all wait in line.
Yeah.
And then one person goes on and the others go to the exit.
Mm-hmm.
And then when that person gets off, they swap and immediately go on. More or less.
You have to go all the way out. Actually, I don't think technically somebody needs to. The baby doesn't need to wait in line with you. Like one person could wait outside, and then when you get out, off the ride, up to 3 people can go again, essentially for a free fast pass.
So the person riding keeps the paper with them. Is that what it is?
It's all through the app now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so I assume you wait at like maybe the DAS entrance.
You don't have. You can wait anywhere. You don't have to wait in their
They just
designated
stay
area. Yeah.
Oh, right, because it's on the app. It's
Yeah.
all So rider switch. Yeah, you won't be able to ride Space Mountain with them if it's just you two. I don't know if they're taking someone else.
Right.
But you can each ride Space Mountain, and you can still kind of experience it together in a way. But
I mean, if it's just them two, maybe single rider might be even a better option.
yeah, that too. Single rider, you can.
I wonder if you could rider switch off a single rider.
Single rider is weird, where they're just like, there ain't no rules, buddy. Like, or there are too many rules. It's just you get what you get. But there's that, and there's Genie Plus, Lightning Lane. Ask about rider switch before you pay for that. And I was gonna say,
before you pay for Genie Plus, because the rider switch is free.
Yeah, and also in the filters, because we just did our official thrills, maybe look up the loud rides.
Yeah,
because scary 1-year-old not gonna understand ghosts, right? That's not scary. Loud is loud, right? So look into that, but like, it's okay to do the things that everyone does. It's okay for your husband to get a turkey leg, right? You know what though? If he's from Texas, don't get a turkey leg.
You get better barbecue.
He's got but like even the fried chicken, but that's good. So I would say like try some staples, get a churro.
Yeah.
Right. The popcorn, it's Pop Secret from the movie theater.
My main thing I do whenever I go to a park in Florida is I cut the day with a sit down restaurant. I cut the day in half. So that kind of allows you to re-energize, take a little bit of a break, and have some pretty decent food depending on where you go, of course.
Yeah. I'd recommend maybe Cafe Orleans.
Yeah, that's good.
Because you got the Monte Cristo and some good food that changes. Blue Bayou, I don't know.
Don't go to Riverbell.
Do not. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
I
will really quick tangent. I went through McDonald's drive-thru the other day, and this guy who was working the drive-thru was like the most talkative person ever. And he saw me wearing a Trammin thing or something, and he's like, "Oh, you like Disneyland?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I just got fired from there." And I was like, "Oh yeah." And he's like, "I loved it so much, but I got fired." I was like, "Where'd you work?" He's like, "Riverbell."
Oh.
So I was like, "Why are you telling me, man?" Like, don't go to Riverbell.
Yeah, don't do that. So do some staples, do maybe a sit down, and also do something weird. Go to Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, dude. I would even say get food in Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah,
it's different. I mean, if you're like steak and potatoes kind of person, you might not like it, but
yeah, but they got the fried chicken there. They got the Ronto wraps. Ronto wrap, that's a good thing to split if you want to like try a lot of food.
Yeah,
splitting items is always awesome. Get a blue milk, and of course, do a little something for you. But yeah, anything that's like everyone has done this, maybe that's the thing to do.
Yeah,
because it's just like first time, have that Disneyland experience.
And also for the little one, I know that there's There's like the first aid area that even has like nursing stations for mothers.
Yeah.
So you don't have to,
It's just quiet.
It's exactly. It's a quiet area that you can kind of have privacy.
Yeah. So yeah, it's at the right end. Well, she knows where it is, maybe just in case, the right end of Main Street by the corn dog cart. You can go in there with, she said, son, right?
Yeah.
And your husband can get a corn dog.
Yeah.
At the cart, which mobile order, use the app.
Yeah, it'll be your best
sucks,
friend.
But use the app. Just this is the way.
Yeah,
And
some good tips.
Yeah, DCA, open ocean with a splash if you end up there.
Yeah, and take a picture with it and post it.
Yeah, for sure. Tag us. We repost.
Dude, I wonder
we
if you,
reply.
like you said, you freeze this Pedialyte and you serve it in a little goblet. It could be an open ocean without the splash.
I think we should. Oh, I don't have a blender anymore.
You don't have a blender anymore?
Do you have a blender?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, bring a blender.
Yeah.
I'll bring the Pedialyte.
How do you not have a blender? What, like a NutriBullet either?
No. What am I blending?
I'll give it to you. I haven't used it in months.
I used to have a blender. I don't just So bring a blender.
Okay.
I'll bring the Pedialyte. What alcohol are we throwing in there?
Oh, we're throwing alcohol in there?
Dude, we're making the open ocean with a splash, but with Pedialyte.
Gin.
But you.
I can do gin more than vodka.
Oh yeah, you're fine with gin.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
vodka.
no. Do you have white rum?
I do.
That's what it is.
Oh, is that Malibu? Malibu's white rum, right?
But it's got the coconut. Screw it.
Yeah, Malibu.
Malibu. Oh, hey, that's our splash.
It is.
The
it
splash
is.
is almond. No, the splash is coconut.
Yeah.
So we'll get some of that. We'll throw some ice in there, and Malibu.
Kirk's concoctions.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. No, yeah. Whatever. Okay, that'll be fun. We'll get to that in like a year.
Yeah.
This is the way. John H writes in, yo, speaking of spiders, your last episode, I have to close my eyes on the Harry Potter ride at Universal. Me too, John. Says that whole spider room messes me up. Also, for the Taco Bell Trammin Plus, I don't think you mentioned the taco flatbreads. I love those little things.
Flatbreads. Oh, I think he
sent
sent a picture. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. That's when they had steak too.
Yeah.
That's when the steak showed up. Steak's still not good, but it is what it is.
It's almost like it's the chalupa bread, right? But square.
Yeah, flatbread.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the one Subway probably had or
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. I wanted to look at the Discord. A bunch of people were running about Taco Bell. They were just like, I've been craving Taco Bell.
Dude, that literally the day I was listening to the whole episode.
You didn't reply to me. What'd you get?
Oh, sorry. I got the
I asked if you got Volcano.
the 5-layer burrito, the box with chips, the 5-layer burrito, a regular taco, and something else. Plus the volcano taco.
Yeah, the burrito is good, but the taco is really good.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, I got it the other day. Maybe because it wasn't preview time. It was doused in lava sauce.
Yeah. There's a lot of it.
Great. Because they
good
charge an extra $1 for lava sauce.
That taco's not cheap. It's like $3, right?
Dude, I can't believe how good their deals are in the app.
Oh, okay.
Like, especially the deluxe box.
Yeah.
It's like 5 items for the price of 2.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, good stuff. Love Taco Bell, as Kev would say. All right. Joey A writes in, hey guys, I managed to get Oogie Boogie tickets for Sunday, October 8th. My wife and I have never done it before, so we are super excited. The ticket queue was a complete mess, but I found a workaround by using my phone and using Google. The link took me directly to the ticket select screen and let me buy tickets right away.
Wow.
I was able to go back and do it again for my friend and her family. Whoa.
Whoa. Hacking the system.
Yeah.
I will see you there, Joey A, on October 8th.
With undetermined group.
No, group has been determined.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the we went out a couple weeks group.
Huh?
We went out a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
Yeah. Brandy, Jasmine, Sonia, and I forget their friend's name.
I thought you had 5 tickets.
And myself.
Oh, so you bought 5 5 tickets that aren't you.
Yes.
Because I was talking to Kimmy about it, and we were both like, why would he buy 5 tickets? Why not 6 or 4?
Because of them. And
no, but
originally, dude, we were all drunk and we were like, we should go to Oogie Boogie.
No, I mean, you bought 6 though.
No, I bought 5. Including me.
Are you in the 5?
Yes.
So you bought, okay, yeah. So that's
me,
weird.
Brandy, Jasmine, Sonia, unnamed girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, I understand now.
This is the way.
I guess we'll move this one then. Nice Los writes in. Great episode, guys. I was dying when Rain was lost and thought Kirk was talking about Indy and the door the whole time. He sounded like his mind was blown.
It was, man. This whole time I'm thinking it's one thing and it really was another. Yeah. Anyways.
One of my favorite jokes. Do you know what a Freudian slip is?
Mm-hmm.
It's when you
You say something you really mean on accident?
yeah, but it's the joke format. Is you know what a Freudian slip is? It's when you say one thing but you meant your mother.
That's good.
All right. Eduardo writes in, Hey Trammin, if I'm not to be mistaken, the lava pit on Indy has been fixed and has started producing fog again. Either way, this ride is spectacular even when the effects aren't properly working. I'm always so thankful to Faith that we got an amazing ride here at Disneyland. Especially, as Rain said, during a time when dreadful cost cuts were being made. Glad the Imagineers got to add some new magic for the guests. Fun fact, by the way, during the queue where the skeleton spikes' heads are, towards the left side, next time give them poles a good feeling. You might just find a hidden Mickey. Sounds dirty, but anything for Mickey. Indiana Jones is such a gem of an attraction that I had to honor the ride. When I got my 1998 Toyota Camry for my 17th birthday, I gave it the name Mara. Although I can drive Mara well sometimes when it's very late at night, or when it's very late at night and I'm on the 5 freeway, I play the Indiana Jones attraction ride theme and Mara takes control over my car. Mara starts going on a high-speed and turbulent adventure going over rough and rugged terrain, suddenly turning sharply and dropping suddenly. It's not me, guys. It's Mara. Anyways, I just want to point out that the car is older than he is.
That's insane to me. God.
But I also want to point out, I've seen little snippets of his car in his stories, and it looks pretty new. But, like, the only car that could be 1998 is a Civic or a Camry.
Yeah.
Where you just, like...
They last forever.
Like, when he wrote 1998 Camry, my first thought wasn't he has an old car. My first thought was, good car.
Yeah.
Like,
it is.
Yeah.
It is. How many miles do you have on it, Eduardo? I want
yeah, and is it beige? I believe it is.
Uh-huh.
It has to be. Every car was beige.
Yeah. I'm saying 200 plus. Easy. 200,000 miles.
That's 25 years ago.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. It honestly could be more. 10,000 miles a year is not much.
Yeah, I bought that for the lease. Big mistake.
Yeah.
12,000 is the way to go.
Yeah.
Dude, here's what happened. None of you care. I think it's 10,500 a year for mine because it was a deal where they lowered the payments by $50 a month. And I was like, yeah, sure. I just drive to work. I live here. And the pandemic hit. And I'm like, man, even this is too many miles. And then I started going out with Kimmy and my parents moved to Dana Point.
That's a wrap, dude.
Yep.
That's a wrap.
And the tires are balding and I'm still waiting for the new car. And I'm just going to turn it in and be like, we don't need to talk about any of these issues, right? I'm going to be like, you know what? The tires are bald and I have way too many miles, but stick your head in the car and sniff. It smells like brand new AC. So, you know.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. Where are we? Kirk, you said that during the beginning portion of the skeleton room that there was some sort of broken immersion. All I could think was, I'm not sure. It does get pretty hot in there. Censored. I gotta change that back. Okay.
I kind of like it.
But is that going to be our now playing?
Oh, true. True.
Unless we change the name now playing.
Now talking about it. Tacoing about it.
No, because that's like the food, you know?
Yeah.
Now. I was going to say, like, what's ringing our bell? I don't know if that's okay to say. Anyways, sorry, guys. I'm censoring what he wrote. And I agree, Rain. I have my virtual vaccine card, virtual movie theater ticket, virtual musical theater tickets, and virtual airplane tickets. Common California, give us our virtual driver's license.
I think it's come on.
Oh. Common California sounds like something we'd call it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, come on is, listen. Comment at the top. Okay. I would most definitely still carry my actual driver's license when driving just in case. That no wallet feeling is just so liberating. Always gotta have cash for tacos and horchata though. I have, however, been to many restaurants that have accepted Apple Pay. Kind of awkward going behind the register most of the time. Having no wallet in the pocket is an amazing feeling. Maybe it's just the brainwashing, that sweet sound that does on the Square machines.
Da-ding.
Is it like the ba-ding? You know the Apple Pay sound?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's like ba-ding.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dring. He's saying dring. Oh, okay.
You know what's more satisfying? The what's the
Don't tell me Samsung Pay.
No. What's it called? The thing. The haptic engine. The little click it does in your hand.
Yeah.
Okay. That's like half the reason I don't have a case. The vibration is just impeccable.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like PlayStation level.
I mean, yeah. They started it here.
Yeah.
And finally, to finish off my rambling, I haven't seen the Super Mario Brothers movie, but that Peaches song is phenomenal. 10 out of 10. Yeah. Still have not seen it or listened to it, but that's fine. Let's get into some news. I've got one headline for you guys.
Dude, talk about a skimpy news week.
They went on vacation.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Tiana's new look. So, have you seen Tiana's new look?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, there's a preview that they revealed at some New Orleans festival where they revealed the ride that Tiana will wear her ride outfit, which has like it's like very 20s look, but then like the boots from like Salt or whatever.
She almost looks like an explorer.
Yeah,
kind of thing. Which I like. It reminds me of Jane from Tarzan.
Yeah, and they did say Tiana is currently in her princess outfit.
Got it.
So she's still in her princess outfit.
Yeah.
I assume for a good while she'll be in the ride outfit, and then I'm sure sometimes she'll pop out of the palace and the dress and stuff. They'll just move it around. Or whatever. Right. So yeah, it's cool. I heard Rogers is cool.
I'm excited. I'm going this Saturday.
Nice. Yeah, I was gonna go Saturday, but now I'm going Friday. I'm not gonna see Rogers though, because it ends at 5:30.
Yeah, might see you there Friday.
Are you gonna be there?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are you gonna be there Saturday during the day?
Mm-hmm.
Rain, I need you for research purposes.
Okay.
To go on the sailing ship Columbia.
Okay. It sounds good.
You got to go. Are you starting in Disneyland? Do you know?
We're starting DCA.
How early are you going?
Probably like 8.
Oh.
Yeah. So I can buy the preview thing for Rogers.
Oh, you have to be in there?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, dude, hop and do Columbia. Because they closed Columbia early.
Okay.
Check the phone, though. Sometimes it's completely closed.
Yeah.
Don't cross for no reason. But you got to do it.
Say I want a breakfast chimney. Head that way, you know what I mean?
You can't. It ends at like 10:30.
Yeah, I'll have time.
You park hop at 11.
You're right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
There's no breakfast in DCA, right? Dude, the breakfast shawarma. Have you had it?
No, I haven't.
Dude, this is the time.
Okay.
The whole thing's impossible. Impossible sausage, impossible egg, impossible cheese, but the maple sriracha syrup.
Okay.
And you dip it.
I'm down.
Dude, it's really good.
I'm down.
You might get to.
Honestly, I've been impressed with every single shawarma wrap that they have there.
Yeah, then you're going to like this.
Yeah.
Because especially, dude, the sriracha maple, because you don't like the tzatziki.
I do. It's okay.
You came around to it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, but this stuff's phenomenal.
Nice.
So get one, and if one of you likes it, immediately get another one. Don't split two. It's really fun. It's great. Okay. That's all we got for the news. Fun development when people send tweets in the Discord, we can't see them anymore.
Elon. What is it? Limited to 800 right now?
No, like
600?
But the previews don't work anymore.
Yeah.
Because you have to be logged in. And like I have the Trammin login, and I was scrolling through Scott's feed. I'm like, don't cut off. Don't cut off. I need this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
stupid.
I understand what he's trying to do, but it's not going to work.
Yeah.
He's trying to make it a profitable company, but it's not. I feel like it should almost be a nonprofit. Similar to Reddit.
Reddit's not a nonprofit. They're going IPO, dude.
Oh, no. Not right. Bad move then. Craigslist is the only one that I can think of.
Yeah, I don't think I want anything to be like Craigslist.
Yeah, exactly.
You post anything on there.
Did you see that Instagram unveiled their Twitter competitor?
Threads,
yeah.
I heard the rumor about it, but they unveiled it.
It's coming July 16th or something.
where is it going?
I don't know.
Is it is that why they removed shopping?
Maybe it might. Yeah, it might just be in the.
But okay, we have home, we have the feed, we have search, we have plus, we have reels, and we have the profile. Dude, they're gonna move the create button again
to the top right. Yeah.
Is there like a screenshots?
No, like you
said they're doing it.
Yeah, I think so.
Launches on July 6th.
Oh, July 6th.
Oh, it's an app.
Oh, it's a full app.
The thread showed up. Screenshot.
That's a cool name.
Keep your username. Find your followers. Connect over conversation. Share your point of view. Okay. Huh. Blah, blah, blah. Should Trammin try it? It's not a new account, so I kind of don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like very little commitment, which I appreciate. Everyone's posting on Twitter right now. Follow me on B Sky or whatever it is.
Blue Sky.
Is it Blue Sky?
Yeah. Twitter, Blue Sky.
Okay.
They like got limited because there are too many people signed up. There's Blue Sky. There is Mastodon. Mastodon's dead.
Yeah.
It's too complicated for people. And Reddit is slowly dying.
Is it really?
Oh,
I heard about the troll post going on right now.
Dude, there's so much to it.
Yeah.
There's so much because they wanted to kick off third-party apps.
Yeah.
And it's insane. Yeah.
That was probably your most used one, right?
Yeah, but I like only use it on desktop because I know how addicting it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I once again deleted Instagram off my phone. Can't handle it. I have Meta Business Suite in case I forget to post on Trammin. But you can't look at anything on there. So it works. I forget it's there.
Nice.
I just hate that it's called Meta because I'm like, Zuck is here.
Oh, this social media is annoying, dude.
Yeah. I hope it all dies.
Yeah.
Ban TikTok. All right. This here's our Big Thunder topic of the week. Frontierland. Take a step back in time. Blaze new trails of pioneering fun in Frontierland.
Nice.
That's what Disney says. So, let's talk about the entrance. Our artwork that I'm still unsure about, but it is what it is.
No, that's great to me.
Yeah. You know what? Sometimes I feel like I send you the artwork and you know it's the first draft and you don't say anything. You're like, Woody, hold on, let him cook.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I send you another one, you go, bingo. This one took a few tries. Yeah. So the entrance, it's a nice little fort. They've changed it a few times.
Have they?
It was a little different for a few years and then they made it look like the original or something.
Okay.
So I like it. It's very simple.
Yeah. I appreciate the big trunks of wood kind of thing.
I like that when you see it, you know exactly what's about to happen.
Yeah.
It's Adventureland, could be anything. I love all the entrances.
Yeah.
Well, Fantasyland is a castle, right? Tomorrowland, I don't know.
The fries and
Yeah, and Galaxy's Edge doesn't really have an entrance.
Yeah, they don't, huh?
And you're just kind of like, oh, a cave.
No sign or anything.
They can't because it's not a land.
It's supposed to be immersive.
Yeah. So great sign. You know exactly what you're getting when you walk in. There's a flagpole, and I was supposed to put what's on the flagpole here. There's like a dedication. Here we go. To Walt Disney, in recognition of outstanding assistance and cooperation in extending humane ideals to peoples throughout the world, from the American Humane Association, July 1955.
American Humane Association. Is that isn't that like pets?
No.
That's their humane society.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nonprofit, founded in 1877, committed to ensuring safety, welfare, and well-being of animals. No, it's the wrong one.
Okay.
Because that's... Is it? Maybe it's gone?
I mean, that is kind of a weird organization to be like, we're the organization that determines who are good people. I get it.
I think it's still animals. Because there's association all up here. I don't know. Someone write in. We're done looking that up. But yes, there's the flagpole there, which I kind of forget's there. It doesn't take up space, which is cool. But nice little thing. There is my favorite. I call it the AP corner.
Yeah.
But bags of salt.
Yeah.
Real salty. There's some other goods over there.
This is where the water refill station is, right?
It's on both sides.
It's all okay.
Yes. We'll actually get to the water refill station. But on the right side, there's an ATM inside the fort thing.
It's so random.
It's cool, though.
Yeah.
You go inside, and then there's just like money.
When do people need to take out money at Disneyland anymore?
Yeah, you got the card with you, so what do you need the cash for?
Exactly. Like, I feel like places take cash even less now. Like, card is always for sure.
You used to need it for balloons, but not anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a little...
And it's like another one of those things like, oh, you could give cash to your friends or whatever, but it's... Oh, wait, no. I was going to say like foreign people, but like, does that work?
I've been hearing now that, in Mexico, that it's better to just use your debit card as much as you can instead of getting cash out. That the bank will exchange it higher if you just do a direct purchase.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like it's a better rate than the exchange rate.
Yeah.
Well, than the bank exchange rate.
Exactly. Yeah. They always go like 50 cents lower if you get cash.
Yeah, that would be something to look into, like Amex or, I don't know if there's Amex in Mexico. There's Mex in it. Like, come on.
There's Bancomer.
What?
Bancomer.
What's that?
It's Bank of Comer. I don't know. That's the name of the bank. Like we have Bank of America.
Yeah.
They have Bancomer, which sounds like we're gonna eat. Banco.
Oh, it's not one thing. Oh, BBVA.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, they bought Simple and shut it down. I hate them. They're BBVA USA, and then they got bought by PNC. They ruined my life.
Got it.
Okay. So, there are really nice walkways in Frontierland.
All of Frontierland.
Yeah, you got the little horseshoes.
Yeah.
And then you got the tiles in front of Golden Horseshoe.
You also have just like those like lifted storefronts.
Yeah.
And they're all like wood and highly themed to be in Frontierland. And it makes it feel like, you're in the middle of the old West.
Yeah, it feels old. Like, and it's, something that's slightly gone away in New Orleans Square. But it's nice to have these little touches. It's, cute to like, you could show a kid like, look, the horse he went through here.
Yeah.
And supposedly that's like a nod to the mule thing they had.
Oh.
The mule rides.
Yeah, the mule adventure thing.
Yeah, which is cool.
Yeah.
So fun little touches. And along the walkways, I think I noticed they have every cart. There's a popcorn cart.
Oh,
there's a pretzel cart. There's a churro cart.
It's like a contained. They got everything in one container.
Yeah. So they have all those. And then at Ship to Shore Marketplace, they have chimichangas, turkey legs, and corn.
Yeah.
And also the breakfast chimneys, the only place with the breakfast chimneys, I think. Well, it was kind of at one, but they moved it, but yeah. So they have every snack, the important ones, right? Yeah.
All the staples are in Frontierland.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. They usually have the good holiday stuff too.
Yeah,
I would say
that churro cart was like one of the first carts I feel that always had the dip. Whether it was like a dip for the hot cocoa dip or any kind of dip, that was the cart that you would go to.
Dude, I need another taste of Christmas right now.
Yeah, you miss it?
Not too heavy like eggnog. I need a dark chocolate dip with just a touch of peppermint somewhere. That's all. One bite. Just be like, yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
It's coming. So I want to talk about the loop before we get into it, kind of set the stage, the music loop. This is one of my favorites. It's so Disneyland to me. You got the Davy Crockett. You got like I always forget what it is.
Is it Davy Crockett? No. Davy Crockett's Davy Crockett, right? What about the one where you hear the galloping? Do you hear that? Dum-dum? Or am I going crazy? That's somewhere else.
Know.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I love the one that's just like boom, 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 boom. Just like, and then another instrument comes in, which I don't know.
It's a very immersive style of music. Like it like transports you to another time.
It's meant to be like, yeah, this is a Western movie or something. Yeah. It's not like vaguely. It's like, oh, this is African-ish. This is tropical. It's very like This is American Western music.
What's your opinion on Westerns in general?
I don't think I actually care for them.
Really? Okay. There's certain aspects to Westerns that I love, like Westworld. I mean, that's more sci-fi.
That's the thing. The cowboys are the least cool part of Western.
I mean, that was my favorite part, though. That's why I loved season 1 so much. And then after, I was like,
It's not that. It's that the other settings are not. The reason it works for Westworld is the juxtaposition of technology and Old West.
Yeah, okay.
Right? Like it's so primitive
Mhm.
almost. Where like the Indian one is not
Right.
like
right.
Indian. So I think that's part of it. But yeah,
Like whenever it's featured somewhere, I think is when I like it. Like as not the main thing. Like Back to the Future 3. I liked it. But it's like not the point.
like what's the last Western you've watched?
Probably
Like I saw Jeff Bridges' True Grit.
I've never seen True Grit, which I hear is amazing. But 310 of Yuma.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, that's the Russell Crowe and Christian Bale.
They are not American.
They're definitely not.
That's
Definitely not.
Have you seen
They're both
Wild Wild
Australian,
West?
huh? The what?
Wild Wild West?
Will Smith?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
I've seen parts of it and I was like,
Yeah.
what is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Next
trip.
time you watch it, look for the giant spider. It has relation to the Flash.
What?
Yeah, there's a whole thing about wanting to put a spider in the new Superman movie with Nicolas Cage. In the early
What?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Back it up real quick. I won't take too long. Kevin Smith, one of my favorite, filmmakers, got offered to write the script for Superman Lives, is what it was called.
Yes.
Yeah, in the early 90s. Nick Cage was going to star. But the producer said, I have one request. Superman must fight a giant spider. However you make it happen, he must fight a giant spider. That producer went on to produce The Wild Wild West, where there is a giant mechanical spider.
So what's funny is, wow, they have a fandom. The Easy Allies had he's not part of them anymore, but Kyle Bossman used to call something the Doc Brown spider monster. And he describes, this is like written, someone else is saying this. He describes a hypothetical sequel for Back to the Future films where its trailer depicts Doc Brown coming to Marty McFly and revealing he has become a spider monster before fading to black. And it's just like that. You need to do some shocking and unexpected thing to get the audience in the trailer. So yeah, Superman fighting a spider.
Yeah.
Okay. So the music is really good in Frontierland.
That it is. No,
Yeah.
honestly, it's really cool. I mean, I feel like it's one of the last areas within Disneyland that was a big thing that Walt wanted to do. He was into this, and it was like this was his thing, the Old West and Davy Crockett stuff.
Yeah, it's very classic without being cheesy.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know what it's like now, but when Knott's did the Western, too cheesy.
Think so?
I think the fact that there aren't cowboys and stuff running around everywhere at Knott's at Disneyland makes it feel like you're just visiting.
Yeah.
That's the point of Disneyland. You're just visiting.
Yeah.
You're not like part of some show, which is great when you want to be immersed. You're not going to be immersed with cowboys running around and you're in cargo shorts.
Right.
So I think it works where the stores are stores, right? The saloon is a saloon. Like it works. And yeah, let's talk about the stores. Westward Ho Trading Co. Wheel your wagon over to this rustic Frontierland trading post where pins are wanted. Reward yourself with an all-new pin collection or a limited edition release, along with lanyards, accessories, and more before you ride off into the sunset.
This used to be the spot.
This was the spot. I go here first.
Yeah.
What new pins are there? I don't remember the last time I walked in.
Me either. I'm like I said before, I'm just done with pins. But I still, from time to time, like to pop my head in and see what's going on in the pin world.
I feel like we used to have more access to the rare trading pins. Like I have a Horizons pin.
Yeah.
Right. There's like the monorail pins. I got like a 3D glasses one, a fast pass. Like that stuff's kind of gone now.
Yeah.
I was just like, here's Mickey.
Here's a fig pin of Iron Man.
Yeah. And like I've gotten Walt Disney World pins all the time off of pin boards. And I feel like that's kind of more or less gone, and pins are more expensive. Like you used to buy the blind bag and trade them, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Some people are still really into it though, man. Like I legitimately see, dude, even at Anime Expo this past weekend, there was a Disney pin booth.
You know what though? They're the ones that are left over have always been there, and they're the pin snobs.
Yeah.
Their pins are too good for you. They're almost just showing them off. They're not going to trade.
Yeah.
So they're there. The pins were we kind of have an episode coming up about this, but they were like an AP thing where it wasn't like exclusive, but you collected pins more than most, but you didn't have multiple bags of them, right? You had the one flippy thing.
No, I did not.
So we were into it, and there was a limit to how into it we were, but it was very fun.
One of my friends had like 4 or 5 books.
Is that fun anymore? Not that it's wrong. They probably enjoy it, and it's like a hobby. Is it fun? Like, are they going around hunting with their little lanyard? No. They got what they want.
If there's a new pin drop, you either go get the one pin, you're not trading it, you're keeping it, or you go to Frankenstein's and try to bargain with the vendor.
I think part of the fun was we didn't have any, and so you're building this collection.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what happened. We built the collection, and now what?
Yeah.
Like Colin Moriarty and the G.I. Joes, he mentioned it. He goes, I think I have them all. And I don't want to confirm I have them all because this has always been my dream. And what happens once you've achieved your dream?
You got to wait for the new.
The chase, dude.
Yeah, the chase. The chase is part of it. It for sure is part of it.
Yeah. Okay. Still a cool store, but...
It is. It is.
You know what? It's gotten worse and worse where you walk in, it's like you're in my way.
Yeah.
People, they're in there with no intention of doing anything. So there's just a billion people in there just like looking at stuff. And that's okay to look at stuff.
I think that's why they have like the overflow cart or overflow wagon.
Oh, yeah. That's been there.
Yeah. Sometimes, and that's I think where they put the traders now too. The pin board.
Oh, yeah.
So they don't have people going inside. So, to try to.
We'll see. Maybe I'll post it to my personal one at Trammin Kirk. There's a picture of me eating possibly, I don't remember which donut, but a donut passing by this wagon. So
nice.
We'll get that on at Trammin Kirk. Across the way is Pioneer Mercantile, which is why I thought we've already done this episode. But we did exit near the gift shop, but also it's been in 2 episodes where we brought this up. This says, hitch your ride just outside this Frontierland general store to get your fill of Western wear, modern day gear, gifts, knickknacks, and more. So I guess this is like that whole store.
I mean, it's kind of turned more into an Encanto store.
Well, it has
multiple layers to it.
There's the whole side that has the cool walkway.
Yeah. But
then there's the Adventureland-ish side. That's a little bizarre-ish.
Right.
Which part's the Encanto side?
When you go in, closest to the Golden Horseshoe section.
Yeah, because that was also like the Coco side too.
Yeah. And Coco stuff is still there too. It's kind of mixed. It's like the Latino store.
Yeah.
And all the way in the back, which I've used a few times, is I think it's the Pinocchio.
No, that's
in Fantasyland. No, that's in Main Street.
Candy Palace. Yeah.
There's one in the back there.
Oh, so this is the side that has the projector and is like, this is the other side, no?
The closest to the Golden Horseshoe.
There's something there.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, in the back. Let me see. Pioneer Mercantile.
Yeah, you look that up, and I'm gonna see. I don't remember if this is the one where there is another name to one of the stores. Yes, Bonanza Outfitters
what the heck?
That's what you're talking about.
Okay.
So Bonanza Outfitters is that side.
Oh, and I never knew that.
Pioneer Mercantile has the Davy Crockett hats that goes into Adventureland.
Bonanza Outfitters?
Yeah, I don't even think there is a sign.
No.
But that is what it is.
Oh, wait, there is. There is.
Oh, it's like painted on the
yeah. It says denims, children's wear, vest, shirts, woolens, and novelty wear.
Okay. Huh.
Interesting. Yeah, dude, there's like a marionette or something that you put money into in the back.
Let me look it up. Bonanza Outfitters.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
dude, Duchess of Disneyland is gonna have it.
You remember this?
Yeah, I remember that. That was a fun time.
Yeah.
Let's see. Does she have a picture? No. I mean, I believe you, but
Is this a store that has the cowboys up on top?
yes. Oh, I never noticed that. Yeah, here they are. They're like,
Yeah.
they look like decommissioned pirates,
Yeah.
which they just
They-
might be.
Yeah, they probably are.
Yeah. Huh. Frontierland marionette, though. I mean, maybe I should look that up, right?
Is it a marionette? It just might be like an organ. An organ.
That's
show.
also
Consider marionette?
no. That's also in Candy Palace.
Mm.
You sure, dude?
Yes. Yes.
There's no. That's not ours. All I know is the projector inside Pioneer Mercantile.
Yeah, I gotta go now. I gotta go and
Yeah, they don't have like that street view inside thing.
yeah. Dang. And push pennies. Remember that?
They still do, man. They still do it. All right.
Next time I'm there, it's gonna be my mission to check that out.
Columbia and the marionette. That is not a marionette, or it might be.
Hmm.
What?
No, nothing.
Okay. All right. So I do like Pioneer Mercantile. It's cool. It's got its own like theming.
You remember when everyone would go in and get the the bracelets?
Mm.
Yeah.
I'll be together forever with.
Yeah.
my
When
high
I was
school girlfriend.
13.
How
Yeah.
many? How? You don't have to say.
2.
How, oh, I expected more.
Yeah.
I expected 3.
No, I'm 2.
Okay.
Solid 2.
Nice. Solid 2. He's thinking.
3.
Yeah. 3. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was lame, dude.
It was
Yeah. Specifically, I was lame.
a little bit.
Yeah.
That's okay. We're all lame in our own ways.
Yes.
I'm trying to think. In what ways am I lame? Not that many ways. I'm the lame that you want.
Yeah.
But you know what? Those are the thing, man.
Yeah.
High school, past high school, what are you doing?
That's why I was thinking like, I think it was like early high school. There was when I was
You
like
had
13.
to be cringe at some point.
It was like 13, 15, and 18 when I did it.
just right on the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay. A little bit of cringe is okay. You know, some of you wear bucket hats. So this is officially called the Pioneer Mercantile Bottle Filling Station. Or bottle filling station near Pioneer Mercantile. I wish these were cold. But I think it might not be possible because so many people are filling up so quick.
Yeah. Is it filtered?
I'm not actually sure. It might just be tap water.
You know that filter system that you have at your work that you told me to get?
Avalon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broke on me.
How?
I don't know.
What part broke?
It keeps telling me to change the filter, but we changed the filter
Did
and
you press the button?
it won't reset.
Did you unplug it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you tell Costco?
That's the next step. Yeah.
Hmm.
But I'm just like, the thing is too, there's a lot, it's in constant use at work.
Yeah, we have like maybe 4 employees use it inside and maybe 10 employees use it outside.
We got probably like 50 some that use it every day.
I think you got to pay up for the LK, dude.
I think so.
And then these are LK at Disney.
Are they?
So some of them they've left unlabeled. And they are. They're the LK with the arms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's time, dude.
Because otherwise, every week we go and buy the big jugs, like 15 of them.
What if you just put the big filter? Like the whole home type deal?
The reverse osmosis one?
No, just the big filter. Like by the hose. Have you seen that?
Uh-uh.
I think like Kimmy's dad's church has one.
Oh.
It's literally this big and you just shove it looks like an oil filter. And you just put it in there and it filters the water.
Yeah.
It's like it's not gonna taste like Crystal Geyser,
Right.
but it's clean drinking water. That might be the way. And just
Yeah, we'll see.
hose water tastes good. All right.
It does. It does. Dude, it literally like has prevented so many diseases in our lives.
What?
You haven't heard that? The reason why I don't have X and X disease is because I drank the hose water.
Oh, like
As a kid.
You got that gut biome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's get into a couple fun things. Disneyland or Frontierland has the petrified tree. I feel like
The famous tree.
my mind blocks this out by accident when I walk past it.
You think so?
Dude,
Like you never noticed it?
the Disney Parks blog article from October 22nd, 2009
Wow.
says, did you miss it? The Disneyland attraction that's millions of years old. Look closely in Frontierland and you'll find a rare geological artifact, the remains of a petrified tree that is believed to be between 55 million and 70 million years old. If you missed it on your last trip, if you've seen it, did you know the tree was a present from Mrs. Walt Disney? Here's the story. On July 11th, 1956, Walt Disney purchased the remains of a petrified tree that once stood 200 feet tall from the Pike Forest fossil beds, a privately owned petrified forest area in Colorado that is now part of the Florissant Fossil Beds National Monument. Walt arranged for the tree to be sent to California. More than a year later, Lillian Disney presented the tree to Disneyland Park, reportedly saying that the tree was too large for the mantle at home.
Oh, boo, dude. Get out of here.
Yeah, and you can see it here with Walt, and I assume that's Lillian. And there's a plaque there now, and it is a petrified tree. The plaque says, petrified tree from the Pike Petrified Forest, Colorado. This section weighs 5 tons and measures 7.5 feet in diameter. The original tree, estimated to have been 200 feet tall, was part of a subtropical forest 55 to 70 million years ago in what is now Colorado. Scientists believe it to be of the redwood of sequoia species. During some prehistoric era, a cataclysmic upheaval caused silica-laden water to overspread the living forest. Wood cells were changed during the course of time to sandstone. Opals were formed within the tree trunk itself. Presented to Disneyland by Mrs. Walt Disney, September 1957. This is one of those like Disneyland, yeah. And I think it's really cool that this has been here for so long and like they're not going to move that.
Dude, imagine them ever doing something remotely similar to this again.
Dude, they put the wrong light bulb in Coke Corner.
Yeah, and people were right.
Oh, I thought you were saying we're moving something.
No. I'm just saying like
something cool.
Something like this.
Yeah, closest we got was like Stan Lee.
Yeah, but like a tree. Literally, this is cool.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's a petrified tree. It's a tree that is now a rock.
Yeah,
That's insane.
science.
Yeah, Mr. White. Yeah, science. That came up at work today.
Hit it.
Yeah, because I'll give him a shout out. I asked Jonathan. Long story short, DNA came up. And I'm like, Jonathan, you know what DNA stands for? Like deoxyribonucleic acid. And I was like, Jonathan, I know you're smart. I just did not expect you to know that. And he's like, dude, I used to really love science. And then this whole thing came up. And I'm like, good for you, man.
Yeah.
What color is the science notebook or folder?
That we had?
No, just what's the proper color?
Orange?
Oh, it's green.
Green? Oh, okay.
Right? You see it?
Yeah.
This is the Erlenmeyer flask.
Yeah.
It's green.
Yeah.
What color is math?
Black.
Black's not one of them.
Red.
See, I've heard people say that. For me, it's blue.
It's not welcoming enough for me.
It's clean. It's in the future.
Yeah. Okay.
For me, language arts was
It's
red.
red. Yeah. Social studies too.
That was orange for me because it's like brown, like a book. Listen, guys, I am correct. You remember a book socks?
Yes. Yeah. So the cover doesn't get messed up.
Yeah, because you have to hand it in all nice.
Yeah.
My mom did not buy me book socks until the knockoffs came out years later. She was like, "These are too expensive. They're $9." And when there was like a pack of 5 for like $5,
Yeah.
that's when.
That's when you put the socks on.
You ever put it on your head?
No.
Wait,
Oh wait, yeah.
I got a little caddy.
Yeah.
Let me know if I unlocked a memory.
I forgot about book socks.
Book socks. Man.
We used to laminate
X.
the fronts too of the book.
My aunt, Autumn's mom, had that laminate paper that you would stick on it.
Yeah.
And it had almost like a grip to it.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy.
Do kids use books anymore?
You just have Chromebooks.
Or iPads, right?
It's Chromebooks.
Yeah.
I don't know what kids get an iPad these days.
But for like textbooks and stuff,
Chromebook.
it's all in the laptop now?
Pretty sure.
Wow.
What a freaking nightmare.
Yeah. I mean, that's nice, so you don't got to carry a bunch of books around.
Yeah, I mean, in 2002, my history book was from 92.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyways, Fantasmic.
That's part of Frontierland.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Daring heroes and epic villains do battle on a grand scale in an incredible nighttime show starring Mickey Mouse.
I miss it. Only because it would suck up people.
I miss it just being there, though, too.
Yeah, when you walk
It's
by.
dark and you're like, bah, 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 bah. You're like, yeah.
That should be coming back soon, right? September?
Supposedly.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
Morph going to be there or not?
Projection.
Yeah. It's going to be a solid projection for at least a year. Until people forget.
Why not now? Are they still investigating?
Who knows? Who knows?
I'm going to say it right here. I don't bet this is going to happen, but I can see it happening. Whoops, we laid off Fantasmic.
And it just comes back
Next summer.
next summer, yeah. Yeah. Because why are they going to start in I mean, I guess September.
They just do the weekends,
Yeah.
which I guess would be better for them, but
But really, that's even more so than the summer, the on season now. October, November, December. That's busy season.
yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, what would be the Rogers equivalent to replacing Fantasmic?
Like a temporary thing on Rivers of America?
Like Frozen got killed and then we got Rogers. What would they replace Fantasmic with?
Something similar to the Bruno thing. We don't talk about Bruno.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What's out? Like, what would they do?
They might do something with the Wish movie.
Yeah.
If it's a hit. If it's not, then I'll bury it under the rug.
They won't do it because of the voodoo thing, but I'd be down for Facilier.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. Okay. I don't know what to say. Fantasmic is technically part of Frontierland, and that is why I mentioned it. You're in New Orleans Square when you're watching it.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
I think the reason it's counted as Frontierland is because of the Rivers of America.
Because it goes into.
It is on the Rivers of America and Tom Sawyer Island, which are Frontierland, and we will get back to those. Let's talk a little bit about the Frontierland shooting exposition. Kind of a little Trammin low-key favorite.
Yeah.
It's so fun. Take aim and fire at nearly 100 targets during an old-time Wild West shootout.
I am so surprised it's still there.
You can't point the guns at anyone.
Yeah.
So, then there are rifles that are like hunting rifle. Like, you don't, no one's,
nobody's complaining about it.
yeah, no one's running around with those. Because it's not like kids can buy guns at Disneyland and take them home. It's like, I disagree with the argument, but you're not pointing a gun at a person. You're shooting I don't think you shoot the animals. You shoot under them, which that's its own thing. But you're pointing a gun at targets.
Yeah.
And target practice is just a thing. And you can't lift them up. They're very old school and they make silly sounds.
Did you ever buy the Knott's Berry Farm one? The souvenir?
A cork?
Yeah.
No, my cousin had one.
I love that thing, dude.
It's so satisfying.
Yeah. Yeah. You just pull it back,
Yeah. The pull and the push are satisfying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good stuff. But I do love this little shooting exposition. It's fun. It's, requires quarters, which is not fun. There's a machine. But you know what?
Well, there you go. That's what the ATM's for.
Huh?
That's what the ATM's for. You get cash.
ATMs don't.
Oh, but it's a 20.
Yeah.
So you go to the ATM.
I think you put your credit card in the change machine now.
Shut up. Really?
I'm not sure.
Whoa.
I'm sure they'll do it in the store. But Tram Fam, sometimes you write in and you're like, it was busy and we did the Animation Academy. Here's your next one. The Frontierland Shooting Exposition.
I need to try.
But you've never done it?
I think I've done it a long time ago, but
Okay. The Golden Horseshoe and Stage Door Cafe. We'll talk about both of these things. So I'm going to pull up the Golden Horseshoe menu at Disneyland because it has some interesting items that I think are often forgotten.
they always have a seasonal ice cream that nobody ever talks about. And it's always great.
People have been talking about this one. The Peach Cobbler Sundae.
Oh, that sounds phenomenal. God.
Peach ice cream topped with warm cooked peaches and crumble topping.
Mm.
Ew, what was that
Oh,
sound?
sorry.
Don't do that.
Sorry, that was the next one. This is like a
I'm gonna
half.
put that as a soundbite.
This is like a. I'm still hungover, but like thinking about food where I'm like,
Let's see, golden horseshoe, peach cobbler. It does look good. I just don't like warm cooked peaches.
You don't like peach cobbler?
This is like the most authentic picture. Like
Yeah.
they're in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's got Brandy's name all over it. All over it. That's like her favorite dessert is peach cobbler.
Ooh, look at this one. Jeez.
Yeah. That 0.5 lens on the top, dude.
Yeah. All right. They also have a strawberry ice cream float. But interestingly enough, they have fish and chips, chicken tenders, a salad, mozzarella sticks, and fries.
Yeah.
Have you had these?
Yeah, I've gotten them before.
Are they good?
They're mozz sticks, like standard mozzarella sticks.
That could go wrong.
Yeah, exactly. That's good enough for me. But the only thing is the marinara is the prepackaged marinara.
I feel like I don't really need the marinara. I need like
No?
one dip of it maybe.
Yeah.
But I love the, did I say it on here? It's like, hey, you want 4 cheese sticks? Oh, no, that's a lot of cheese sticks. You want them deep fried to eat before your meal? Yeah, give me that. They also have this is important, the Impossible Chili Cheese Fries. French fries topped with chili and cheese. It says it is in the plant-based menu, so it's all plant-based. Go ahead, everyone.
Yeah.
Let us know. And they do have the ear hat bowls. They have the house-made chocolate chunk cookie sundae. This looks good to me.
I've had it. That's phenomenal.
A warm, rich triple chocolate chunk cookie made with brown butter, topped with hand-scooped vanilla ice cream, and drizzled with caramel and chocolate sauce. This is better than the one at Gibson Girl, right? With the 2 cookies in it.
It's funny because I never think of going to Golden Horseshoe for ice cream.
I wonder if people buy it and just eat it in there.
I mean, I did, but that just doesn't register in my head. Like could be an ice cream place in Disneyland.
Yeah, I mean, they have the ice cream float with Coke, cherry Coke, and Barks root beer.
Mm.
Yeah. I've always wished that I like floats.
You do like cream soda?
Yeah, I guess that would be good.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's good. It's good. But I feel like people who don't like cream soda don't like floats.
But like, I got to try. I don't like root beer floats.
Why?
Too much.
What's too much?
Too much going on.
I love them, dude.
Too much
That's
Pepto
standard.
wintergreen.
Pepto? Where's the Pepto?
Then the root
No,
beer.
you just ruined root beer for me. Now I'm going to think about it.
No, you're not. You're going to forget in 18 minutes.
I hope so.
18 seconds.
I hope so.
Okay, do you know what's throwing me off about your shirt?
What?
Do you know? The ring is your belly button, and Frodo's hand is your skin. And I keep thinking your shirt's just up, and I'm just like, no, there's no way it is, but it's just in the right spot.
Yeah.
And it's a ring.
It's my belly button's a little bit off, but it's close enough.
Yeah.
You see the back?
Oh,
Check it out. Check it out.
oh, he's turning. What is that? What is that? Oh, the Balrog.
Yeah, the Balrog of Morgoth. Even though every demon is from Morgoth.
Okay. I heard this funny thing. I know, tangent. They were like the dwarves dug too deep and too greedily.
Mm-hmm.
How are they gonna know he was down there?
Yeah, they didn't.
Like too greedily?
Well,
You just keep digging.
I mean, I don't know how canon it is, but they explained a lot of it in Rings of Power.
Forget Rings of Power.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna read Fellowship. I know. I got to get back into Fellowship. I've been playing video games.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back into that. I'm gonna see if they explain it there. But the nerds would have said it online.
Yeah.
And eventually, I'm gonna read the Silmarillion. If it's not in either of those two things, did they dig too deep and too greedily? I don't know.
But yeah, Rings of Power it does explain.
Yeah, but is Rings of Power like Rogue One, where they came up with it later?
Yeah. 100%.
So
yeah, because it's like
I don't want Bezos' explanation.
like the head king dwarf. They were like, don't dig, and the son was like, I'm gonna dig. So
But did they know the Balrog was down there?
they knew something bad was down there.
Okay. All right. We'll see. But I don't count Rings of Power as proof of anything.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, You can get the Woody boot with a float. Yeah. I want to try this chocolate cookie sundae. Friday maybe. What's on the dessert menu that we got to try?
That peach cobbler.
Besides that, nothing, right?
Nothing.
Okay, maybe this is it.
Dude, let me know how I'm like exhausted right now. And I slept until like 8 o'clock this morning, and then I slept from 12 to 3.
Too many naps?
Maybe.
Well, you haven't really eaten.
That's
No coffee, I assume.
no coffee today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Love Golden Horseshoe. Stage Door Cafe, though. This used to be the spot. We've talked about it a million times, but this is where you can get the ill-fated, I guess, chicken breast nuggets.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They are gone. And I miss them. They're chicken tenders now.
Dude, it's kind of chaotic at Stage Door now.
It's always been a little bit chaotic.
You think so?
There was no mobile order before.
Yeah.
So you would just kind of pick a short-ish line, and then they'd be pretty quick because everything was kind of made.
Right.
And they do have, so not inside, but here, they have the hand-dipped corn dog,
Yeah.
which is the same as Corn Dog Castle and Little Red Wagon.
So interesting that they sell it. I've never seen.
And it comes with fries and a choice of, no, it used to. Now it's oranges or chips. Fish and chips with tartar sauce. Have you had their fish and chips?
No.
Do you
I love
want-
fish and chips.
Yeah, I got to try this.
Yeah.
I feel like we got to just split the fish and chips, you know? But
I think a tartar sauce really does change it, though. Like a good tartar sauce.
yeah,
If it's the Heinz prepackaged one,
probably is.
yeah.
I wanted to try the tartar sauce yesterday, but I was like standing, and I'm like, I'm not going to transfer tartar sauce from a table to the air
Yeah.
into my hands. And I was wearing a black shirt.
I mean, I think Epcot still holds, the best fish and chips I've ever had.
You use the vinegar?
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
But I haven't tried these chicken tenders. They change all the time. I think that's the other problem. I've had some bad ones there. But the corn dog is just as good as all the other ones. So great thing. But yes, this is the funnel cake place.
Yeah.
I'm going to post the picture of Derek holding the funnel cake.
With this,
It's time, dude.
with his the guy liner,
Yeah.
real thick. He listens actually.
It's time.
Yeah.
It's time. Shout out to Derek. Because no one else would eat a funnel cake from there. I guess I did once.
Uh-huh.
You got something in your eyebrow? Oh, it's
Eyebrow.
gone. It fell.
Nice.
Yeah, this is the only time I've ever gotten funnel cake. Was the only time I ever went to Disneyland with Ariana. And we got, dude, it was a s'mores funnel cake with peanut brittle on it.
Oh my.
It's good stuff, man. It was Halloween.
Yeah.
And we got to sit, we could bring it up now, River Bell, underneath River Bell's like overhang type of thing, which I can't imagine getting a seat anywhere there right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's insane.
Are the outside seats part of the reservations too?
I think it's split, or it had, or I think they unsplit it. It was split for the pandemic, and then they unsplit. But yeah, it was just like a general eating area, and then people would camp out for Fantasmic there.
Yeah.
And that was what was annoying. But that's like a good throwback, and that's where they used to have the wall that said "Loud Bang Fireworks," and now I guess that's
by the
racist.
condiments, right?
Yeah, I guess that's racist. So it just says like something fireworks company. Yeah. Which is fine. I'm not the guy to ask about that. But what I did like is there were multiple locations for Loud Bang. So it was like, he was like this mythical businessman to me. And they took that away from him. Maybe they should have just given him a different name.
It reminded me a little bit of like a BioShock kind of thing. Just like the never mind.
Like background lore.
No, not back, like that time period.
Huh.
Never mind. Keep going.
Yeah,
Dude.
I will keep going
I
then.
got real fog. My brain's real foggy right now.
So Riverbell Terrace. Riverbell Terrace wants to be good.
And it is good for certain very minimal things.
So they have a seasonal monkey bread.
That's it.
Yeah, and it's the Halloween one is amazing. That was the time where they said we ran out, and then the guy came back and said, actually, I have one. And we took it, and it was great. But they have this says warm pimento cheese and biscuits, loaded house fries with brisket. And I think we even mentioned this should be the barbecue place.
Yeah.
And it is, but it's not. It's barbecue in a kitchen.
It's fake barbecue.
Yeah. Like sweet and sticky pulled pork. Should be good. Probably not. The chicken sandwiches, the breading just falls off of it. They have like the burnt ends, and the burnt ends grilled cheese.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I've tried the catfish sandwich.
Have you?
Yeah.
You like catfish?
I've never had it.
Mm.
Totally fine. And that's the problem. But you said this, and this doesn't get out of my head. It has sit-down tax.
Yeah.
It's just everything's super expensive, and you're not getting anything for it. You're getting grilled cheese with meat in it, which is a melt. But like, and the cheese tastes cheap.
It probably is.
Yeah, that's the problem. Barbecue is very easy to do cheap, and I think that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's just like coleslaw with like Sweet Baby Ray's and whatever. And I love Sweet Baby Ray's, but I don't want to pay $22 for Sweet Baby Ray's.
I mean, dude, like you go to Lucille's and they have a special barbecue as opposed, you know what I mean?
And Lucille's is dirt cheap.
You think so?
If you don't drink.
I feel like the barbecue by itself is really expensive, and you don't get
I always get a sandwich there.
Sandwiches are cheap, yes.
Yeah.
But like if you get like a two entree barbecue thing, it's like $35.
2 entrees?
Like pulled pork and a slice of brisket.
Mm.
Yeah.
But you can get the pulled pork sandwich.
Yeah.
Which has coleslaw in it. That was always the move.
And it's like
the tri-tip doesn't. And then you get a side and some biscuits, fried green tomatoes, and you're still like $30.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's the drinks, of course.
Yeah.
But super cheap. One time I took Anissa and her sister there. It was like the pandemic, so it was like we couldn't go to Disneyland. And I think I tipped as much as the bill because the bill was like $25. And I had a gift card for like $50. I'm like, the waiter was nice and no one's making money right now. I'm like, you know what? Take the whole thing. And I was like stuffed.
Yeah.
I just didn't drink. I don't know. Go to Lucille's instead. Don't go to River Bell, even if the reservation's open. I know Christian with a K had a good experience, but I've had multiple bad experiences. When they first changed it to sit down, it was decent. That's where I had the Phantasmic thing with the Maleficent dessert and all that, which maybe I'll post. And it was pretty good.
Yeah, it used to just be a quick service, right?
Yeah, and then it changed. And then it got worse. I don't know. Pandemic made everything worse. Shocker. Okay. Speaking of worse. Rancho del Zocalo. Back to the other side. Oh, sorry. I'm like moving the cursor on you.
No, you're good.
This place sucks.
Yeah, why are you eating Mexican food in Disneyland like this?
Dude.
There's no point.
Every time people go there, I'm like, what were you thinking?
Dude, there's literally surrounding Disneyland, there's so many good Mexican spots. You don't need to go to Rancho del Zocalo.
Yeah. Everything there, it's, okay, the beef is like stew beef. Right? And the salsa has this weirdness to it. The cheese is like bitter. Like it's just, you know what? It has the gross tortilla. You know when a tortilla doesn't have, maybe when it doesn't have lard or something.
Yeah, it's missing something.
Yeah, it's not oily enough. It has like a sourness. And the rice and beans are whatever. The taco salad, which was like more or less invented there, the shell is really good. Like a good flavor and everything. And everything in there individually is pretty decent, but the mix is bad, the temperature's bad. Like it ain't right.
Yeah.
I will say the chips are good. The lime chips. I haven't had the churro chips.
Churro chips. I don't even know
like
what to
cinnamon chips or whatever.
Yeah.
I've heard the horchata's pretty good.
It's too sweet for me. Honestly.
But it's ricey.
Yeah. Rancho tries to be and wishes it could be Tom's Tailgate. Pretty much what it wants.
No one knows what that means. It wishes it could be Subway style Mexican food.
Yeah.
Which some of those places are decent. Chipotle's not.
Screw Chipotle. Never again.
But the best thing at Rancho del Zocalo, besides the vibes, it's actually beautiful. You know, I'll get back to that. The chocolate flan.
I still need to have this.
Dude.
The choco flan?
So good.
Yeah, some choco flan is great.
Good. Yeah. But the vibes and the aesthetic are beautiful. It's beautiful inside. It's fully themed, the ceiling, everything. You don't feel like you're in a cafeteria.
I love sitting outside.
Yeah. It's a huge seating area. You can get up close to Big Thunder Mountain.
Yeah.
You can get out towards the walkway. You can be underneath the little area with the glass lights and the fountain. It's actually a beautiful restaurant.
Yeah.
And I don't know why it's not.
it's crazy, dude, because like you literally go right outside of Disneyland and there's Tortilla Joe's, which is like tenfold better than.
Oh yeah. Well, Tortilla Joe's is like Patina Group. It's a restaurant.
Yeah.
It's a real restaurant. And yeah, I don't know. Like, I wonder if a lot of this is pre-cooked or pre-made stuff.
It must be, dude.
You know, like they're not cooking things because they're not made to order.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I think that's what it might be.
But dude, I would imagine the white people love it.
Yeah.
Right?
Rain's half white. He could say that.
Yo.
Hey, sauce on the side.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear it one after another.
Too spicy.
Even though they taste like green tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing at Disneyland spicy. You know what?
Those Diabla shrimp were.
That and at Riverbell Terrace, they had a ghost pepper, burnt ends, grilled cheese, or whatever. And they said, this is spicy. And some lady was like, how spicy? Like, I can't deal with spice. And he's like, don't get it. And she's like, are you sure? He's like, do not get it.
Ghost pepper.
Dude, we got it. We weren't those people. It was extremely spicy. I was like, I'm going to die in a few hours.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's the only thing. But don't go to Rancho del Zocalo. Get the little seasonal items.
Mhm.
Dessert, they have that thing, I think, still, the succulent. You can skip the line.
Yeah, the line is mainly for the burritos, right?
Yeah, I don't even think it's for the taco salad.
Jeez.
But you'd have to ask about that. But yes, you can walk past the line, go straight to the dessert.
Everyone gives you the stink eye, though, and it's so annoying.
What are they going to do? They're not going to leave the line.
Yeah.
You go, basically anything that you're going to pick up and take out of there, you can skip the line for.
Yeah.
So I don't know about taco salads again. But horchata, even though they pour it for you, the desserts, bags of chips, and drinks. I kind of like that open drink area too.
Open drink area.
It's like open and you can, you know, where the fountain drinks are and everything.
Okay.
It's just a wide open space, which is like odd to me, and I like it. And I love the fireplace.
Yeah.
There's a cute fireplace in there.
But to get the horchata, you have to go up to another counter, right? From what I remember.
There's the left side counter.
Yeah.
You pick up the stuff, and that's where the flan or whatever would be. Or the succulents are by the taco salads, and then you just walk and pay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a shame that it's bad
Mm-hmm.
because it would be so cool if it was good. But the line's always long.
Yeah. And no mobile order, right? Or there is a mobile order now.
Sometimes.
Okay.
It took forever, but I don't know. But in the Rancho del Zocalo area, you can meet Mirabel. And
Which I did. And it was a great experience.
with your niece in the cutest picture I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. She loves Mirabel. So, worked out.
Yeah. So that's cool for people and for the kids. I don't think there are other characters you can meet there, right? Miguel shows up. For those of you who think his name's Coco, there you go.
Yeah, I think it's just Mirabel. I mean, yeah, I would imagine that's like one of the most popular character meet and greets.
These days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would people rather meet Bruno?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
You know who they'd rather meet, though?
Coco.
No.
Who?
The strong sister.
Oh, yeah. It's just nightmare fuel when I've seen it.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this family should do it. It's like, no.
Yeah.
They shouldn't. What is her name? Isabella's the flower one, right?
Yeah. Stephanie.
No.
I think that's that voice actress's name. Veronica.
No. Mirabel's sister. No, not Isabella. Dude, it's all Isabella, and it's like
Put strong one.
I know. I'm like, why wouldn't you just put Luisa?
Luisa.
Yeah. Okay. Now I have seen here the male mariachi divas,
Oh.
and I say that because you said that they're affiliated with them, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The mariachi. Forget what their name is. Supresa or something like that. Spectacular.
Is it?
Yeah. That's still Cindy's band.
Yeah. They are very cool. They're pretty good. I think they can't get too authentic.
Yeah.
They're very buttoned up. You know, you want the guy who
They're very standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want the unhinged mariachi.
Oh, those guys are the best.
There's like 16 of them. And one guy just starts singing.
Mhm.
And then they do sing. But this is where I saw the man who was singing along, and they were like, haha, that's very cool. And then he sang the next song, and they're like,
Go away.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a thing for people to go around and sing with mariachis, but not in Disneyland, you know.
Do you sing every song, though, or do
No.
you join in in the middle of one of them?
When not even. It's like, hey, you want to sing the next song? What song do you want to sing?
Oh, they'll ask.
Yeah.
No, this guy just started singing.
Yeah, no.
And they were like really actually amused because he came in halfway through a song and it was like, I don't know, a song that people recognized. And they're like, yeah, and they were clapping. And then he kept going the next one. And they're like, dude,
Get out of here.
yeah, you can't be starting the song with us.
Yeah.
You know? But that was fun. Okay. Nearby. Rain, I don't know how we could possibly talk about this because we've talked about it in Thrills and in Mountains, but Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
I think we can talk about it in relation to the theming.
Yeah, I think we've kind of gotten away from the theming.
Yeah. Yeah, like all the little shops and stuff at the end of the ride. Some really cool looking stuff. I mean, it fits exactly perfectly within that area.
They were like original.
They're from the mule ride again.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
like the ride through the train through nature's
Yeah.
wonderland kind
Yeah.
of. Yeah, they were original type of thing. And you could hear little voices in there.
Mhm.
It's, mining is very frontierish. I know it's a little separate from like the Davy Crockett era, but it's very like I've got spurs on and
Yeah.
like
Panning for
I'm a
gold.
prospector. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And dude, honestly, it's like you're only in that queue when it's hot. I wish it was sunny and not hot in that queue because there's so much to look at. Like
Yeah.
the orange water and all the signs.
The dinosaur.
Yeah. And there's like the Rainbow Ridge sign. There's
Mhm.
where the post office is, all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. And it's so cool to just kind of look around that area and all the equipment. But then you don't want to be waiting in that queue.
Yeah, I also think it's kind of interesting because it's one of the only lands, not including like Galaxy's Edge, that doesn't have a train stop. So this is like their train, right? New Orleans Square, Toontown.
I mean, Fantasyland technically doesn't have one.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah. Okay. So,
But a train is very relevant.
for sure. I
And
mean,
it
that's how
sucks.
your adventure begins on Westworld.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the railroad takes you out to the frontier.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's cool. And, it's got the ghost story type of thing kind of going behind it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. It's a great backdrop, too.
Yeah.
The Big Thunder Mountain itself, the screams, the sound of the train.
Even like the surrounding area. Like the area that's in between the walkways and the ride. The plantation and like the
Plantation.
not plantation, like all the plants and the water.
Oh, vegetation.
Vegetation.
Yeah. And dude, I just remembered something. Core memory of Trammin.
Hmm.
Big Thunder topic of the week. I used to say toot toot
That's right. That's right.
because this happened when Disneyland opened because that's where the sound bites are. On.
Yeah.
I recorded this one. Man,
Did we do Big Thunder topic from the first episode?
you tried calling it the Big Thunder Mountain topic of the week,
Mm.
and then I think we just dropped Mountain. But you came up with that, like when
Mm.
you tried writing the first episode, and then the first episode we ended up not really writing it. We just came up with a plan.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was your thing. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, yeah, Big Thunder, great backdrop to everything. Yeah, let's go back a little bit in terms of theming, just for a moment. Westward Ho and Pioneer Mercantile we talked about, very obvious. Phantasmic, it is what it is. Shooting Exposition. Actually, Shooting Exposition kind of gives you its own little town in there.
Is it themed to like the frontier?
It's like a almost ghost town, like old Western
Oh,
town,
okay.
and it's very cool. Golden Horseshoe. Actually, we didn't actually talk about Golden Horseshoe.
Yeah, we didn't.
There's no show right now.
I missed the show.
So good.
Yeah.
But the show's very cool. They get the audience involved.
Yeah.
And the sheriff, I love the sheriff.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's one of the coolest characters. Like, because he's a Disneyland character.
Yeah.
He's the Frontierland sheriff. Is he like Rainbow Ridge Sheriff, or do they have a name?
Rainbow Ridge.
Rainbow Ridge, the place.
Oh. I don't know.
Let's see. He probably has a name. Golden Horse.
It's probably that Rainbow Ridge Sheriff Ridge.
No, Rainbow Ridge, dude. Ridge.
Oh, what are you saying? How is that related?
Rainbow Ridge is where the train would go through. That's the...
Right, but what does that have to do with Golden Horseshoe?
No, like, is he the sheriff of Rainbow Ridge?
I see. Wait, so the Frontierland is Rainbow Ridge? You know what I mean?
Kind of?
So, okay.
Uh-huh. Okay. Can someone... No, I don't want Woody's Roundup.
Oh, God. Dude.
Golden Horseshoe. Oh, okay. All right. Crazy Kirk main page.
Really?
Yeah. Because they're at a thing now. Knots.
Yeah.
Sheriff. Okay. The original show had Sheriff Clem Clodhopper. Yeah. 2012. Sheriff Clem Clodhopper.
Okay.
All right. I just needed to know that. Yeah. It was fun. A little bit of... They had the daughter who was played by a man, a hairy man, which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah, that was cool.
Dude, there's a second story to Golden Horseshoe. You can still eat up there. It was a great place to watch.
Yeah.
It's cold up there.
Yeah.
Flimsy chairs all around. But
I like the little theater rooms.
yeah.
Yeah, it's always like, ooh, I gotta eat there. It's really dark, but it's really cool in there.
Who are the old Muppets?
Oh, yeah, the old men.
We're totally just friends and roommates?
Yeah. Wait, you're talking about Bert and Ernie?
No. Oh, no, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
Old Men, Muppets, Theater. But yeah, you feel like them.
Yeah.
Oh, Statler and Waldorf.
Mm.
Perfect. Okay. So the reason I said we need to talk about theming again, Rancho Los Ojos kind of has that. They kind of mix the Mexican theming.
Yeah.
Is it like a Puebla theme? The bathrooms, all that.
Yeah. It's like
Adobe.
It's like a Mexican home, where it's like open in the middle and like.
No, I mean like when they tried to insert the Mexican stuff into Frontierland.
But it's always been there, hasn't it?
No, I know, not try to insert, but they just strike some balance of like, hey,
this is like part of the frontier.
Yeah, it's like old Western, but also like Mexico.
Yeah,
you know,
it's supposed to be like Texas, I think.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
What's the Alamo?
Yeah.
Okay. Good call.
Where you get some cowboys speaking Spanish, you know.
Yeah. Amigos.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bathrooms there are stinky.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I'm not a fan of them.
Yeah. I do like the little hallway before the bathrooms, but yeah, that's about it. And of course, the glass above the entrance. The reason I say this, Riverbell Terrace should be in New Orleans Square. That should be the dividing line.
Yeah, it should.
Because there's nothing past it. That's the last thing of Frontierland. I know Rivers of America is complicated.
It's weird, but yeah, that should not be.
Pirates is New Orleans Square.
Yeah.
And I know this is connected to Golden Horseshoe in a way, but like the River Bell, I don't know.
What are they taking away? French Market?
That's in New Orleans, yeah. And it's Tiana's Palace.
They should just change Riverwell to be more of a New Orleans Square theme. But there's also what?
Maybe they don't want to get rid of the name. But if they were fine with getting rid of the name, change it completely to like a barbecue place.
Yeah.
And like it's it's never going to be a real barbecue place. So what would it?
I could see it being like an Adventureland thing too. It's connected.
We
there.
said that. We said it should be Skipper Canteen.
Yeah. There you go.
But
they could do the same exact things the Walt Disney World one, and it'll work.
Yeah, it's a little smaller, but whatever. Be packed gills.
Yeah.
And they could raise the prices, I'm sure. Okay. What's next? Pirate's Lair on Tom Sawyer's Island.
What's Pirate's Lair?
Tom Sawyer Island. We've talked about a lot.
Wait, why is it Pirate's Lair?
Because of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Right, but it's not in New Orleans Square. It's in Frontierland.
Yes. So Tom Sawyer Island is... It doesn't feel like Frontier to me.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Because we don't have the fort.
Yeah.
And I think that would make a big difference because now all the little fun stuff is like pirate things, not frontier things. So, and the caves are not very frontierish to me. But it's not New Orleans.
Right.
Should Rivers of America be its own land?
I feel like it's big enough.
Because you would have Tom Sawyer Island and you have the two boats
And Riverboat Terrace. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll say it here. Davy Crockett Explorer canoes are part of Critter Country.
What?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
So it will not be just Winnie the Pooh when we lose Splash Mountain to New Orleans. We will have Davy Crockett Explorer canoes, 2 attractions. Yeah.
See how long it lasts.
What?
I mean, they can't replace the canoes with anything. It takes up so little space.
Yeah. So, yes, the canoes. So, I'd say the most frontier thing would be the raft.
Yeah.
But that is what it is. So, the Mark Twain Riverboat and Sailing Ship Columbia. I think the thing about these that make them Frontierland is them taking you on the rivers of America.
Mm.
Because I'll read their text. This classic waterway takes guests on a journey along 4 iconic American rivers: the Mississippi, the Columbia, the Missouri, and the Rio Grande. I know, that's just what we call it. Aboard the reopened boats, okay, guests will now discover an enhanced adventure featuring the new Columbia Gorge section, highlighted by 5 picturesque waterfalls. And what is this? Oh, so Mark Twain, cruise the scenic rivers of America on a sightseeing tour aboard a majestic 19th century paddle boat. And for Columbia, sail into the wilderness above a full-scale replica of a majestic ship from the 18th century. Full scale? I didn't realize that.
Wow. That still reminds me more of New Orleans. Like a paddle boat.
Yeah, but you head out onto the rivers.
Mm.
You see a bridge where like the beaver is munching away. You see a shaman. You see the Native Americans. I forget which tribe it is. Sorry. You see like the the little house up on the hill.
Yeah. That is very frontiery.
Yeah, and then you see the fort. You see Tom Sawyer Island. Yeah. There's the old train tracks that they put on there. Like it's very like, yeah, I'm exploring the wilderness. You see moose and raccoons and all that. So I think it's weird that you're on the Mark Twain, but you're also you're exploring the frontier in a weird way, which, when they mention the rivers, that's kind of how, shout out to River, that's how we explored America.
Yeah.
So like these are all really important.
But like, what boats would we use in the frontier is what I'm trying to say. Like, what style boats were they?
It's a very good question.
I have no idea.
We're just in rowboats. They were friends with Sacagawea.
Yeah.
Were they friends with her or?
Who knows?
Lewis and Clark. Yeah, but said it before, say it again. You guys need to ride both these boats.
I will do it this weekend.
I really hope so.
Yeah, I hope so
We
too.
need to do the episode. So all we'll say is it totally fits in with the theme.
Mm-hmm.
It no longer feels like Frontierland proper because Frontierland feels like that town square area to me.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think the whole thing is like, it's an important part of Disneyland's connection to America. Like, to me, the idea of the frontier, I'm not erasing, but just, we did some terrible things to explore the frontier, right?
Yeah.
But the good spirit of the frontier, the exploration, like the new towns, like we just put up a facade and a building, and this is our saloon, and we're mining and whatever. Like, that's very just America. Like we're going to the new frontier and expanding. And while that can come with a lot of baggage, this is more than just like raw patriotism. We're just like, I put up a flag and I waved it and we bombed some country. It's like, no, like we're exploring, we're doing new things. And
this might be the most patriotic that Disney gets from now on. Frontier things.
Oh, like in terms of
like new attractions, like
like we're not gonna lose Lincoln.
No. But that people are okay with it because it's old,
and it's Abraham Lincoln. He ended slavery.
Yeah, but most other things we're not gonna.
And this is it's such a hardcore Disneyland thing.
Yeah,
where it's just an old town. It has nothing to do with anything.
Right.
But it's great, and it's very small. It's just got Big Thunder Mountain, and Big Thunder Mountain, knock on wood, I don't think they'd ever change it because they don't need to change it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it to them to change it. Like,
It's not an old wooden coaster or anything like
Encanto
that.
coaster, man.
No.
You know, it's not.
If anything, they're gonna make a movie, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Weren't they already?
They were just called Big Thunder Mountain.
Yeah.
What would that be? Some Western.
The Rock. And he'd be called Big Thunder Mountain.
Yeah. If it wasn't The Rock, who could it be? Who would be a good
Chris Pratt.
Who would be a good cowboy
Cowboy.
for Disney?
That one kid from Euphoria.
I already don't like him because he's in Euphoria, but I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know his name. Tall white kid.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably not. All right. It's okay. The monkey's paw will curl, and we will get Austin Butler, and he'll bring back the accent.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, I love Frontierland. I love the music, of course, that I brought up. I love the vibes. It's actually really great at night too.
Yeah.
It's got some nice benches you can sit at.
That's honestly one of my favorite part about Frontierland is just sitting down and people watching there.
It's a very what do we call it? Disneyland After Dark.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, it's dark here. You kind of can't see, but it's okay.
And it's far enough away from Main Street and far enough away from Rivers of America where you're kind of like right in between where there's like a little bit of quiet.
Yeah, it's that little shop area.
Yeah.
Is just awesome, and it even transforms during Halloween. You got the Dia de los Muertos area, the Coco stuff, and the Christmas tree or the Halloween tree. What is it?
The Halloween tree.
Yeah. And yeah, it's a nice little unique area. And I would say next time you're there, check out two things. Rain, what was the first thing?
Golden Horseshoe for the seasonal items.
It wasn't that though.
The shooting gallery.
It was the shooting gallery.
Yeah.
Check out the shooting gallery and go inside Pioneer Mercantile and Bonanza Outfitters, especially Bonanza Outfitters, and look up.
Yeah.
Look around. And it's a fully themed store. I wish you could go upstairs.
Yeah, me too.
But it's very cool. Even though the merch doesn't completely match, you can only sell so many cowboy hats.
And socks. There's a lot of socks there.
Oh, are there?
There's a whole wall of socks.
Interesting.
The different themed socks.
Let's see if I can get some pictures of socks before we're done posting about this one. But yeah, and of course, check out that petrified tree.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Let us know if you didn't even realize what you were walking past. Like it was just there or not in your mind. All right. Rain, it's time for... Oh, no. Rain, what's ringing our bell?
Can ring our bells. Nothing, dude. I've been so busy lately. I think I'm at the same exact spot where I was last week for Final Fantasy. Oh, I finished Black Mirror.
Oh.
That was good. Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. Aaron Paul goes hard.
Did I say what Autumn called Black Mirror? Twilight Zone if it was dumb. Or written by dumb people.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Because you like Twilight Zone, right?
Yeah. But 100%, like...
He said it used to be all about tech. Now it's I'm 14 and this is deep.
Yeah. Yeah. Brandy and I were like, oh, it was good. It was a little dumb, but it was good. So, yeah, other than that, I haven't really been doing much.
I think he used to say something like, what if your mum was the telly and the telly was your mum? Like, just stupid. Like,
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, I haven't watched it since the first Netflix season. I watched that one. It ended with Merida dropping F-bombs. And
Merida.
remember the bees?
Oh, yeah.
That was her.
Yeah. Oh, that was Merida's voice?
Dude.
Really?
Go listen back.
Oh.
It's Merida dropping F-bombs.
Oh, wow.
I wish I could say it, but
Yeah.
I know every now and then I'll drop a word on purpose. Not that one.
Yeah.
There's a line. All right. Yeah, I'm playing Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, you
16, 16. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
You
Benedict
like
told me.
spoiled some of it yesterday.
Did I?
Yeah, but I kind of knew already.
Oh.
Like it was something I guessed that I'm like, I think even the way you said it was something we're supposed to know, but the character doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's a good game. Good game, man.
Very
Sure.
linear.
Very, very. Hallways. A lot of hallways.
Yeah. It's just like this part, you walk forward.
Yeah.
And
I don't mind that. That's everyone trashed on 13 that it was too linear, and I liked it.
Yeah, but Last of Us is linear, but it doesn't feel like that because it's larger areas. This is literally like you're on a forest path. And every now and then you come to a clearing.
Yeah.
You can't go anywhere. But it still feels, it has the Final Fantasy feels. I'm sure it gets a little better. It's not grabbing me the way I thought it would.
What part are you on?
I'm going to the little stronghold. I just passed. I think you don't remember because you're, but I just passed the city in the nighttime, Lost Wing or whatever.
Oh,
yeah. I don't want to say more than that.
Yeah.
But that's about it. I'm like 4 hours in, so I'm sure it gets better. But then I've also heard it slows down. So I don't know. You're not at the end.
No, I'm not. We'll see.
But it's cool. It's cool. Just they said it was the second coming of Christ, and
yeah,
it's a lot of 14 in there.
14, 15.
14.
I don't know anything about 14.
It's the same people.
Yeah, Yoshi P.
Yeah, the whole team. Creative Business Unit 3, my favorite name for a studio
cool.
ever. But though someone pointed this out and I didn't like it. Like I noticed it. It's like, oh hey, I need you to bring me this item, and then you bring them the item, and then it's like there's a give item button.
Yeah.
People are like it's a very MMO thing that it's like that just must be the way they know how to do things.
Yeah.
But it's cool. That's about it. I don't think I'm got anything else to plug. We will be plugging our collabs once we record them.
Nice.
But Amanda V writes in for We Have It So Good, where we in the Tram fam talk about our trips to Disneyland and what's bringing us joy lately. Write in with your true recaps. Trammin.com/ask. So, like I said, Amanda V writes in, my first We Have It So Good. I have Oogie Boogie tickets for the first weekend in October. Let the costume brainstorming begin.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited to
now that you're going in.
Yeah.
You guys doing a big group costume?
Yeah. Couple ideas. Well, we'll see. We haven't put anything, in stone, but
Are they making you be Scooby?
no. I would be though.
You'd be Shaggy.
Yeah,
With the
maybe.
hair.
Maybe.
Who would be
There's
Freddy?
no other guy, that's the thing.
That's it. You're kicking one of them out. You're bringing actual Freddy. Dude, imagine him with an ascot.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right. That is all we have. You haven't been, right? We will be there soon. You'll
Probably
get,
be there a lot. Coming up soon.
You'll get a recap next week. But yeah, please write in with your trips and have some fun. So, Rain, what time is it?
It's
Pizza time.
It's time for one last bite. Rain, as always, what is the best thing you tasted this week?
so on Saturday, I went to Villain's Brewery,
Ah, yes.
the new place in Anaheim. And it wasn't bad, actually, like a 30-minute, 40-minute wait to get in. And I ordered the hand-breaded chicken tenders.
Of course you did.
Because of course I did. Garlic parm versions. And Smoke and Fire they don't miss, man. That's the first time I've had Smoke and Fire chicken tenders because they've never been available
Oh,
before. And they were phenomenal. Delicious. So yeah, I recommend going to Villains and checking out all the different beers and stuff they have. They have a beer.
it replaced Modern Times,
Yes.
for those of you who don't know.
And it's like 5 minutes from Disneyland. But they have this beer, which is like the smartest thing because everyone that goes there wants to get that beer. It's just a Mexican lager. Tastes just like Modelo or Corona or Pacifico. But they give it to you with a bag of the limon. You know those little packets that's just salt and lemon?
Not the tahine?
Not the tahini, it's just limon.
I think I know what you're talking
They're
about.
green little packets with the lemon on it. He's like,
And you just dump it in there?
and you dump it in there and it changes the flavor completely.
Huh.
Really good. Really good.
I mean, I had a street cart the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and I just squeezed half of a lemon in there.
Mm.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
So, cool. Yeah. I guess check out Villains, everyone. So, I'm sorry, but whoa.
What?
One last, you're right. Please, some, I don't know. Christine writes in, when Legend of the Crystal Skull came out, they hold on.
She's typing.
No, I don't understand what she wrote. You chase after someone. Also, Disney Springs. India.
This sounds like a Dial of Destiny situation.
I don't know what's going on here. Do you know what any of
He's
this?
Oh, she's saying that I think we said that this is the first time Indiana Jones comes out as a character.
Oh, okay.
She's saying that it's happened before in Walt Disney World.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Christine. That is actually good. Yeah, because he's only been in that show.
Yeah.
As far as we knew. But okay, cool. Somewhere in Disney Springs. All right. So my one last bite. I'm doing the honorable mention thing because, okay, first of all, happy birthday, Matthew Serrano.
Happy birthday, Matthew.
We went to his birthday party in at Highland Park Bowl.
Yeah, unlimited drinks and unlimited fruit, which explains this.
How many old fashions did you have?
4.
It wasn't 5?
It wasn't 5, 4.
Okay.
Yeah. Which normally for me, that's fine. I'm not too
were
bad.
they heavy?
They were very heavy, dude. Like very heavy.
But it tasted proper though.
It did, which is why I was surprised. Like,
no, but I'm saying, have you gotten them light? Not. I
just had an old fashioned at Yard House, and it was different than what I got at the Huntington. Well, no, Highland Park. Check it out. There was a lot less liquid in your normal old fashioned.
Oh, ours was full.
Yeah, that was the issue.
Okay, I can't find it. So, anyways, it was gonna be the burger because it was amazing. It was 2 smash patties. The cheese was a little crusty. They may or may not. I told them no onions. There may or may not have been some. Dude, the house sauce was really good. Nice big pickles that were like just sweet enough, just tangy enough.
Perfect.
Brioche hit the spot. And that was going to be number 1. But then we went to Tonga Hut, which is the oldest surviving tiki bar in Los Angeles. We did go to the Valley, so I did break rule number 4.
You did.
But it was cool vibes. It wasn't tiki music.
No.
But Matthew picked it. And I'm like, so it must be something to it. So I go to the bar. I ordered Matthew's Virgin Pina Colada. I ordered your Mai Tai. And I ordered a Blue Hawaiian. So the bartender was making drinks. Obviously, Matthew's is in the blender.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then there's a short glass. I'm like, that must be the Mai Tai. And then he hands me a yellow drink with foam and nutmeg and a orange on the edge. And he was like, this is the Mai Tai, this is the Pina Colada, and this is blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what's this one? And he must be thinking, this guy ordered it. How does he not know what the third drink is? And he goes, this is the painkiller. And I ordered a Blue Hawaiian. But I like painkillers. I don't remember what this one had in it. But I guess I could look that up. But I was like, you know what? This guy worked really hard.
Yeah.
He made these drinks like, dude, he was a machine.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to take it. And I sat down and I took a drink. And it's maybe one of the best drinks I've had in my entire life. And it was just so freaking good. Let me see. It's got a specialty of the British Virgin Islands, Pusser's rum, coconut cream, pineapple, and orange juice. How wouldn't that be good?
Yeah.
And it was only $12.
That's crazy.
The Valley, man.
Yeah.
And it was only $12. And I gave you a sip.
Yeah, it was good.
You were a little wasted.
Yeah.
I drove Rain's Tesla.
Yeah. How was it, by the way? I never asked you.
I don't want to be mean.
You don't like it?
The drive was fine.
Yeah.
The car is not built very well.
No, they're not.
I was, we were talking about the seals or whatever. I had my hand at 9 o'clock and it was like squishy.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, is this like the sensor for the steering wheel?
No, it's just not stitched correctly.
No, the leather was not stuck to the wheel.
Yeah.
The pleather, but
I need to get that fixed. I can get it fixed. I just haven't.
Yeah. I was, I drove fine though. I did the 1 pedal driving. How do you do autopilot? Which stock is it? The right one?
The right one. You do it twice. You go toot.
Yeah, I thought it was the left. I turned on so many things. And then I'm like, I think it's the right, but I've pressed too many buttons and I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
And you knocked out.
Yeah.
And so It's like, I'm not going to wake him up to say, like, how do I do autopilot? But yeah, it was fine. Like, I understand it. It's also an extremely affordable car for what it is. Too.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing for me.
I get it. Because I was telling my dad, like, oh, but the Audi is this, that. He goes, the Audi is $75,000.
Right.
The Tesla is 30.
Yeah.
So it's more than twice as much. That's why it's more car. But anyways, Painkiller absolutely blew me away. Could not believe it. Did not try your Mai Tai. But yeah, dude, you drank it and you made some face. I was like, what? And you're like, this has no business being that good. Something like that. Like, this isn't allowed to be that good. So yeah, really cool place. I don't know why, like, I was surprised that it was so good. Maybe it was like...
It's because it looks like a dingy tiki bar. Like, even the menu and stuff. But I like it.
Yeah.
I like that vibe.
So we got to sit under a little thing.
Yeah.
And yeah. And oldest surviving tiki bar. Cool. It's had a weird history too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Thank you, Matthew, for taking us there.
That was cool.
Dude, I don't talk about price here too much, but your Mai Tai was $11 and my Painkiller was $12. So that makes $23. And Matthew's drink was $6. So before tip, $29.
Wow. For
and
3
dude,
drinks? Yeah. You know,
I had to sip that very slowly.
Yeah.
So bad things didn't happen. And that was great. I got vertigo at some point. It went away finally.
Nice.
Yeah. I think the burrito took it away. So yes. Yeah, that was the best thing I had. Shout out to Matthew. Shout out to Bree.
Yeah.
Of course.
For organizing everything.
Yeah. Lots of fun. Did I?
Apparently we're good at bowling.
Right. I forgot to say. We were gonna go. We were gonna double date, which I don't think we've ever done. Just kind of touch a Disney once.
Yeah, you're right, huh? We should go to Splitsville.
Yeah, we were gonna go to Splitsville because I'm like, Rain, we got to practice, right? I haven't bowled in 5 years. We can't look like chumps.
Yeah.
The time came and went very quickly. I think you thought we had till July 15th.
Yeah,
I knew that we didn't, and it just and yeah, we bowled like a few strikes and spares. People hit like max like 80, a bunch of 40s and 60s. Rain was like winning.
Yeah.
And then at the last second, it was 111 to 110, and I won.
By a pin.
But I did not say I won. I said we won because we did win.
Yeah.
The boys. People call us the boys.
Yeah.
Kimmy jokes, the boys. But Matthew's like, the boys. I need a picture with the boys, with the Trammin boys.
Yeah,
with
cool.
an eye, of course. But I had a lot of fun. Bowling's fun. All of Matthew's friends are cool.
Yeah.
For sure.
Everyone's cool.
Yeah. How was the cannoli?
I had a cannoli.
Because we had the Nutella thing, and then you started mainlining pizza.
I just remember the pizza.
There was the Nutella pizza. Pretty sure you had some of the cannoli.
I don't think so. I had the Nutella pizza.
Okay, you saw the cannolis,
I
right?
did, and I was like, I should get a cannoli, and I didn't have it.
I was gonna eat. I love cannolis with chocolate, little tiny chocolate chips on them. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen if I eat this, but anyways, delicious stuff. Rain, one last fight. What are your favorite chicken tenders?
Ever?
Yeah, whoa, you got really intense. Oh, okay, I have it. Chili's chicken tenders.
R.I.P.
Oh, they're gone?
Crispers are gone.
Okay.
Now they're regular tenders.
I'm going with the honey chipotle, and you're going with the ones you like.
Yeah.
So our favorite crispers, or the OG chicken nuggets from Golden Horseshoe. They're both gone. So who do you bring back, and who stays in the ground?
I'm going to go with the OG chicken nuggets. I have a lot of memories eating those things.
I think I will too.
Yeah.
It's so much nostalgia. It's
solid $9.
Dude, and it's like imagine if you don't know what to eat.
Yeah.
You can go to Galaxy's Edge, but you got to make the trek.
Right.
You can get a corn dog. Like, I want to eat a corn dog right now.
Yeah.
But these, because you could change the sauce. You get they probably poured Frank's Red Hot into a cup. The big old thing of ranch, some barbecue. And they temporarily had them at Red Rose Tavern.
Yeah, they're gone now, right?
Yeah, and it was the Texas something barbecue sauce.
the bull one.
Yeah, and you were like, dude, this stuff raised me.
It did. It did.
Yeah. So R.I.P. to the best breast, the chicken breast nuggets from Golden Horseshoe and Stage Door Cafe. And with that,
thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next week.
see you real soon.
Bye.
Thanks for traveling with us today, and we hope you have a happy and memorable visit to the Disneyland Resort. Please lower your head, watch your step, and exit to the driver's right-hand side only.